Hey friends, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you are new here, I am Autumemonet, mama of two, and currently 4 months postpartum with my baby boy. And I'm just trying to figure out this beautifully chaotic season of life one day at a time. Today, I am sharing what I am actually doing for self-care during this postpartum season. And look, it is not always bubble baths and spa days and going to get mani pedis and things like that. Some days it's simply just brushing my hair in the morning or remembering to drink enough water for the day. But I want to walk through some real things that I've been doing to just try to feel like myself lately, and has really been helping me feel better each and every day and fight this postpartum season. And hopefully some of these things will spark some ideas for you and be good for you to take during your postpartum season as well. So if you are interested, then stick around. So let's start off with movement. At my 6-week postpartum appointment, my doctor did clear me to get back in the gym again. And let me just preface by saying I had my second emergency C-section with this child. So when it comes to my first workout postpartum, I had ChatGPT give me a workout routine from warm up to workout to cool down. And so I'll go ahead and insert some clips of that here so that you all have it. I'll even go ahead and put a PDF of the workout in the description box below so that you all can have access to that if you want to check it out. But I made sure that ChatGPT knew, hey, this was my second C-section. I have been doing a little bit of, breathing and ab work while, laying around the house and things like that and walking. But I need to make sure that this is conducive for strengthening my body and not damaging anything any further. And that's exactly what it did. I am so much stronger now, and 4 months postpartum, I'm lifting much more than I was during that first workout. It was a little bit different, not a little bit different. It was a lot of bit different than even my first working out after my first emergency C-section. When I was cleared, let me just say I was super ready. I was ready to get back in the gym far before my doctor was ready to clear me. I started preparing to be able to get back in the gym almost immediately after giving birth to him. And the way that I did that was just light walking, listening to my body every single day, seeing whether I felt like I needed to stretch or if I could go for a walk. I started core strengthening, deep breathing for my belly to fix diasporas recti almost immediately after having my son. But that all, I feel, prepared me to be able to be cleared at my 6-week appointment for being able to get back in the gym. And when I tell you, I literally left my 6-week appointment and came home, changed clothes, and went straight to the gym. That's how ready I was. But let me also say that let me also say that me getting back in the gym was not about trying to bounce back, get my body to bounce back. And it wasn't even about trying to chase a certain number on the scale. It was more so about moving my body so that I could feel good. It was about me getting strong again. You can still be building You can still be building muscle during this time. You can still be building stamina so that whenever you do stop breastfeeding, if you want to go ahead and chase that dream body afterwards, then it's much more doable. I'm not saying it's not doable while you're breastfeeding, but it's much more doable after. Next up is appearance. Simply being pregnant with a toddler was very difficult. It was extremely difficult. I cannot sugarcoat it at all. I let myself go a little bit. I was not dressing up like I used to. Honestly, I barely touched my hair the entire 9 months that I was pregnant. Let me actually just give a full list of the few things that I've been doing. So one is investing in quick to put on elevated casual pieces. Y'all, I'm a mother. I want to make sure that I am comfortable while also looking good. I was so tired of my wardrobe. I purged over half of my closet before giving birth to him. I think I was maybe about 3 or 4 weeks before I actually gave birth to him. And I was just purging everything because I didn't like what was in there, and I didn't like the colors, I didn't like the styles, and I could barely fit any of it anyway. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just let go of most of this and completely rebuild my wardrobe from the bottom up. Also, investing more time in my hair. I've been making sure that I put in a little bit more effort. So for example, just yesterday I went and bought a wig because I was like, if there are times when I have not done my hair, when my hair is not done, I don't want to record. I barely want to go out. I barely want to do anything. And I need something that is temporary for when my hair is like drying in braids or just, not manageable at the time. So I went ahead and got me a little wig to pop on every now and then. I also have begun to invest in a new makeup routine. My makeup was looking entirely too light, especially for all the walking that me and the babies have been doing postpartum here. And so I went and invested in a quick little skin tint, and when I tell you the coverage on this skin tint completely shook me how good it was. So this was my first time ever trying this skin tint or this brand for foundation, period. So it's definitely something that I'm going to stick to. I also have been investing in hair and nails. My nails are not done right now because I just took some press-ons off a couple days ago. I have some new ones that I'm going to put on. But I have developed an entire new nail routine for putting my nails on. I also just got in the mail today some new press-on toenails because I don't have time to really do my toenails like I want to either. And I don't always have time to go get mani-pedis. So I'm like, if there's something that I can do here while the kids are napping at home, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Overall, I have just learned that a quick 5 minutes here and there to invest in my appearance and the way that I look has really changed my mindset throughout the day, and also just made me feel good. And when I feel good, I feel like I can worry less about how I look and more about other things like my drooling baby, who I just realized spit up on my dress. But we gonna finish this video anyway. See, just like that. This is the other dress that I was telling you was $7. Just like that, throw on real quick in a matter of 20 seconds and I'm good to go again. This is what I mean by outfits that look good, make me feel good, but are quick and simple and easy. Now, on to nourishing my body. Let me just say that postpartum hunger is so real. And honestly, truly, I would argue to say that breastfeeding hunger is worse than pregnancy hunger. So if you're planning to breastfeed and you're planning to work out too, just expect to be real hungry all the time. I honestly, I feel like I live in my kitchen and live with a plate in my hand at this point because I am always hungry. But something that's been helping me is meal planning. Is my meal planning perfect? Absolutely not. It is getting perfected because I'm now on, I think this was week 3 of me meal planning. And when I say that this week went a lot more smoothly than the first 2 weeks did, I'm very happy with the routine that I have been putting in place. But I have set a day to do my meal planning, to do my grocery shopping, and to do my meal prepping for the entire house. Everybody in the house has switched a little bit to eating a little bit healthier because that's what I need right now while I'm nourishing my body for breastfeeding for baby Caleb. One thing that has really been saving me in terms of eating healthy but also meal planning for my entire family is setting a day every single day for what we are going to eat ahead of time. Every Monday we are having some sort of pasta. Every Tuesday we are having some sort of Mexican food. Okay, I was checking on Caleb. We are having some sort of Mexican food. So whether it be tacos, quesadillas, nachos, something of that sort. Wednesdays is leftovers from Monday and Tuesday. So I just make sure that I make big batches that we can eat off of for lunches and dinners. Thursdays is a new recipe because I love to cook and I love trying new recipes, but I'm always like, when am I going to? Well, now every Thursday, if I found a new recipe that week that I wanted to try, the week before that I wanted to try, Thursday is the day to do it. On Fridays, we have a family favorite. Saturdays is pizza, whether we go to Domino's or we have a pizza that I bought from the store, which today we have pizza that I bought from the store. Sundays, as the Black woman in me, honestly, truly, almost felt bad for not putting a good Southern meal on our Sunday dinner menu. However, I hope that eventually that works into my family's schedule. As of right now, it doesn't. So Sunday is for leftovers. We already have food that is prepared, and that just works for us at this time. But just remember that feeding yourself is self-care. Honestly, it's probably the most important self-care if you're going to be able to really function well throughout the day, and especially while breastfeeding. Because like I said, breastfeeding, hunger, the food not only fuels your ability to have a good milk supply, but also the hunger while breastfeeding, in my opinion, is worse than pregnancy hunger. So make sure that you're surviving off some good nourishing food and not just little bites and little snacks here and there. Another thing that I've been leaning into is routines. Now, I'll do a full Sunday reset video sometime soon, but let me just give you a sneak peek into what that looks like right now. Having a rhythm for meal planning, for cleaning my home, for homeschooling my toddler, all of the things is helping me so much. And all of this isn't just about having this Pinterest picture perfect home, but it's more so about giving myself some sort of structure that I can stick to, and that eliminates the amount of decisions that I'm making every single day, knowing exactly what I'm going to do, exactly what I'm going to eat. It eliminates that feeling of drowning every single day. Like even something as small as resetting the kitchen before bed gives me so much more peace that next morning. So I highly encourage making sure that you create routines that work for you and your family. The last thing, and honestly, what's more important than any of the other things that I've done for self-care so far, it is my mental and spiritual health. For me, that looks like journaling during my prayer time every single Sunday. It looks like prayer every single morning before I hop out the bed. And I know some mornings, you hop out the bed to a crying baby. Okay, that is possible. However, as you're sitting down, as I'm sitting down and breastfeeding my child at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I also make sure that I try to take that time right there to pray to God instead of just sitting there scrolling on my phone. I make sure that I give him some sort of time. Sometimes I even try to read devotionals or let chapters in the Bible be read to me through the Bible app while I'm breastfeeding. Now, I'm gonna be real. There have been moments where I turn that on and then I wake up 5, 6, 10 minutes later and it's just still going. In those moments, I am glad that I have a God who is graceful and gives me grace during that time. Just making sure that I put in the intention to spend some time with God is such a game changer to me. I can tell a difference in my mood, in my patience, especially with my toddler, and in just my ability to handle unexpected inconveniences throughout my day, which happens a lot with kids if you haven't noticed already, and it will happen more and more as time passes. I can manage those in my attitude so much better when I have spent some time at least talking to God for even just 2 minutes. So that is what self-care looks like for me right now. It's nothing big and huge and grand, but it's simply me building on small, and bless you, baby boy. It's simply me building on small intentional habits every single day that is helping me to just show up better, not just for my family, but for myself, because I can't pour from an empty cup. We hear that all the time. You can't pour from an empty cup. It is so difficult to do that. So make sure you are pouring into yourself too. If you are currently postpartum or have experienced postpartum and had some routines and things or self-care that worked really well for you or is working really well for you, I'd love for you to drop them in the comments below and let other mamas know. Let me know so that we can all be helping each other during this time. If If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, I would love if you would go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell notification button so you get a notification every time I post a video. And you guys, this is the end. I love you so, so much, but know that God loves you more. Bye.